Today I'm going to be color matching my oil to my Golf, and I got a little upgrade for it. And this week I thought might as well do some maintenance on my Golf since it's a little overdue and I want to get it all prepped for the winter. So the first thing we're going to be doing is an oil change. I'm going to be using this new oil that I've actually never used before, but it's 540 liquid Mollygen, and it's actually green oil, which I found really interesting. So I wanted to give this a try. So we're just going to be doing a normal oil change, but I have an upgrade to go along with the oil change. As you can see here, I have a chrome billet oil filter housing that I think is going to look really cool, and it's also going to definitely be a lot more durable than the shitty plastic one that comes in the cars. We also got a new magnetic drain plug that we're going to be tossing on the Golf too. I've actually never used a magnetic drain plug on the Golf before, so this should be interesting. And lastly, I get to test out the first prototype of the funnel that I've been trying to build. So I'm really curious to see how well this works. First things first, we're going to toss the car on some jacks and then get started with this oil change. So the first thing we're going to start off with doing today is we're going to pop open the air filter, and we're just going to make sure my high flow drop-in is just clean and there's no debris in there. So I'm going to get that out, blow it out, and then we're going to go on to the next step. As you guys can see, we got the air filter out, and I don't know if you guys can really see, but the backside gets like really kind of grimy and dirty. Oh! This is what the front side looks like. It's a lot more red than the back, so I just like to blow it out. So I also like to take the actual air box out itself, because as you can see, we got some leaves and just like a couple little rocks and stuff in there. So I just like to blow that out too, make sure nothing, escapes through and whatnot. So we just got everything all cleaned up, and now I'm just kind of putting everything back together with the intake, and just gonna make sure all the hose and the clamps are all sit tightly, so I don't break any lines or leak any boost or whatnot. So one thing I noticed when I'm doing oil changes to these cars, if you take off the oil cap and the dipstick, it definitely helps the oil flow and drain out a lot better than when you just have like the oil cap off. So taking off the dipstick is low-key kind of a little tip that I've learned from doing oil changes all this time. So now we're just popping off the oil filter housing, and we're gonna see how to install this billet one. I'm actually not too sure how I transfer over the parts inside of the OEM one into the billet one. So we're gonna figure that out, and then we're gonna toss a man filter in and then go from there. We also have the oil draining out right now, so figuring out the oil filter housing and how to get this piece out of it did take me a little bit to figure out. So basically what you have to do is, there's no videos online showing how to do this, and it's kind of annoying, so I just kind of figured it out. So what I did was I basically put my finger like inside of it, and I just slowly kind of pried it down until I kind of heard a click, and then I just pried it the other way, and then it just basically just popped out. You probably should be pretty gentle with this, because it is just plastic, so it could break. But yeah, basically just pry down and then back up, and it should just pop out. Alright, so we're gonna toss in the magnetic drain plug now, and then we're gonna go back to that because I want to drain everything and finish everything up down there before we start back up here. Alright, so putting this back in should be pretty simple. I don't know if you guys can see, but there's clamps down there. So we're just gonna kind of put it in. Alright, yeah, so just like I thought, you just have to press it down, and it literally clips right back in. So now it should be ready just for the O-ring, and then we're gonna put the new filter in. Alright, so we just got everything put in place here. We got the new O-ring on, and then we got the filter in. So, I'm pretty sure it's pretty straightforward. I'm pretty sure you just put it back in like you usually would. definitely feels a lot higher quality than the normal plastic one. And just by me screwing in like this, it looks pretty cool too. All right, we're just gonna give her one little. All right. Yeah, she sits in there nice, I'll say. I'll give you guys a good look at it. Yeah, that looks really, really good. Pretty solid mod so far. Very underwhelmed with the amount of videos that weren't explaining how to actually get that internal piece out. So just keep in mind, be careful with it, but just kind of pry it down, pry it up. Okay, so now the part that I'm really excited for is checking out what this oil is about and using the first prototype of my funnel. So basically, for the oil funnel, all you gotta do is just screw it on like you normally would an oil cap. And as you can see, it doesn't move around. So that's the cool part about this funnel that I designed. So the next part we're gonna do is probably fix the way and just have it fully tilted so it's just straight like that. So I have to readjust the bottom of a little bit, but I'm also thinking about making a pretty cool design on the side where if you use like a cap like this that just screws off, you can basically just take it off and then just leave it there and then just put it back on when you're done. And then for the bigger liquid moly, I'm gonna have a little hook so you can just hook it right on there. So that's a pretty cool feature that I plan on putting on this, but we're gonna give this one a test try first and then we're gonna see if it works well and then kind of go from there. Okay, so now we got our first 5-liter jug that we're gonna toss in. The car only calls for 6 liters, so you just need a 5-liter and a 1-liter to do this. So I just am curious to see how long this actually takes to fully drain a 5-liter with this oil funnel. So here we go. That's crazy. I really cannot believe that this oil is green. It's like bright green. So as you can see, you can lean it on. All right. And the first one is done. Man, that actually drained a lot quicker than the other funnels that I would use and stuff. Now we're gonna do our little 1-liter. Yeah, look, it just drained so quickly. You just leave it upside down like that too if you want. So that actually worked a lot better than I was expecting it to, I'm not gonna lie. Now I'm very curious to know how good this green oil is actually gonna work, 'cause I've never used it before and I've just heard really good things about it though. Yeah, this funnel has actually worked really well so far. I'm actually kind of surprised with how well it's done. Let me know if you guys would want this or something like this when I'm done finished with it, and maybe I can like put it up or something and we can really fine tweak it to make sure this thing is like the best funnel that you can get for any MQB car that has this twist on style. Alright, so now I'm just cleaning up the oil cap a little bit, just making sure that it's gonna seal on there nice. Alright, now she's ready. We're gonna just toss her right back on. Get in there. Now we're gonna toss the dipstick back in. I'm really liking the look of this. I think that this billet thing looks sweet. Makes an extra pop to the engine bay too. So the last thing I'm gonna do is just top off my coolant, because God knows where the coolant goes in this car.
I have absolutely no idea what's going on.
But we're just gonna toss some more coolant in because it is a little bit low right now. So I'm gonna top that off real quick. So we just got everything squared away, so I'm just gonna lower the car back down and I'm gonna give it a start. I'm gonna let it sit for a second, make sure everything's good. And so far, I kind of like the oil. I haven't even started it yet, but just the fact that it was green actually was kind of cool. And obviously the funnel made it a lot easier to do all that. All right, please don't mind how dirty the back of my car is, but I'm gonna give it a start now, so you guys are gonna get a cold start. The car started right up, and everything sounds pretty good so far, so I guess that means it went well. All right, so I just checked everything. The oil filter housing seemed good. Didn't seem like anything was leaking, no oil leaking. Let it sit for like 10 minutes, and now we're gonna go take her for a little drive and come back, check the oil again, and hopefully everything went well. So the reason that I actually went with the Mollygen was because I heard that there were a lot of really good additives to help protect your engine and whatnot. So I ended up going with that. I usually use 540, just the normal blue bottle, but yeah, I thought might as well just give this green one a try, and hopefully it works well. I mean, not that I have any real reason that I really needed it, but I am getting up in mileage. I'm at 106 right now, so you know, just trying to protect this engine as long as I can, and you know, obviously my transmission is a completely different story. All right, so we're gonna do a little pull now. We're gonna flick her into sport mode and just make sure she's running all right. So I just got back from the drive. Everything feels good. Just checked the oil. Oil level looks perfect, and everything seems to be running really good. So I'm really happy with the oil, happy with the funnel, happy with the drain plug, happy with everything we did, and the oil filter housing. That thing is sweet. I hope you guys really enjoyed the video. I have some really cool things coming up for this car within this and next month. So just stay tuned, and we're gonna get this car really dialed in. Until the next video, peace.